The United States is a major producer of grapes, with farmers across the country cultivating millions of tons each year. In 2023 alone, the US harvested a staggering 5.9 million tons of grapes, showcasing the scale of this agricultural industry. Let's delve into the fascinating journey of how these juicy fruits make their way from seed to your table. Part 1. Seeding and planting. While some grape varieties can be grown from seed, it's not the most common method for commercial vineyards. Growing from seed can result in unpredictable variations in the fruit. Instead, most vineyards rely on cuttings or grafting. Cuttings are sections of a healthy grapevine cane, typically taken during the dormant winter months, usually between late fall and early spring. These cuttings are then rooted in a nursery. These cuttings are placed in a controlled environment, often in a greenhouse or nursery bed with well-draining soil. This protects them from harsh weather and allows them to develop a strong root system. Over several weeks or months, the cuttings develop roots and begin to grow into young vines. This process often involves the use of rooting hormones to encourage root development. Grafting is another common technique. It involves joining a desirable grape variety, the scion, onto the rootstock of another vine, chosen for its resistance to soil-borne diseases or adaptability to specific soil types. This is usually done in late winter or early spring. Once the young vines are established, typically after a year in the nursery, they're ready for planting in the vineyard. Planting usually takes place in the spring, after the last frost, or in some warmer regions in the late winter. The rows are carefully laid out to maximize sunlight exposure and airflow, and the vines are planted at specific intervals depending on the variety and growing conditions. The soil is meticulously prepared, often with amendments to improve drainage and nutrient content. Part 2. Growing and cultivating. Pruning is a vital practice in grapevine cultivation. It involves selectively removing parts of the vine, such as dormant canes, shoots, leaves, and fruit clusters. This controls the vine's growth, balances fruit production, and improves fruit quality by ensuring adequate sunlight and air circulation within the canopy. Different pruning methods exist, like cane pruning and spur pruning, each suited to specific grape varieties and growing conditions. Water is crucial for grapevine health and productivity, especially in drier regions. Several irrigation methods are employed. 1. Drip irrigation delivers water directly to the vine's roots through a network of tubes and emitters, minimizing water waste and reducing the risk of fungal diseases. 2. Micro sprinklers spray water over a small area around the vine, providing efficient irrigation while also helping to cool the canopy in hot weather. 3. Furrow irrigation involves running water down small channels between the vine rows. While less efficient than drip or micro sprinklers, it can be suitable for certain soil types and vineyard layouts. The amount of water a vineyard needs varies significantly, depending on factors like climate, soil type, and grape variety. However, a mature vineyard can use anywhere from 12 to 24 inches of water per year. Efficient irrigation practices are essential for conserving water resources and promoting sustainable viticulture. Grapevines are susceptible to various pests and diseases, including insects like aphids and mites, and fungal diseases like powdery mildew and Botrytis bunch rot. Farmers employ different pest control strategies: integrated pest management, IPM, This approach combines various techniques, such as monitoring pest populations, using beneficial insects, and applying pesticides only when necessary. IPM aims to minimize pesticide use and its potential impact on the environment and human health. Organic farming practices. These avoid synthetic pesticides and rely on natural methods like introducing beneficial insects, using organic sprays, and promoting biodiversity in the vineyard. While pesticides can be effective in controlling pests and diseases, some can have negative effects on human health. Potential risks include acute effects. Short-term exposure to certain pesticides can cause symptoms like headaches, nausea, dizziness, and skin irritation. Chronic effects. Long-term exposure has been linked to more serious health issues such as cancer, neurological problems, and reproductive disorders. It's crucial for farmers to follow safety guidelines and regulations when using pesticides to minimize these risks. Consumers can also reduce their exposure by washing grapes thoroughly before consumption. Part 3. Harvesting. Harvesting is a labor-intensive process, often done by hand, to ensure the grapes are picked at optimal ripeness. In large-scale vineyards, mechanical harvesters can efficiently harvest grapes, reducing labor costs. The harvested grapes are carefully sorted and graded to ensure only the highest quality fruits reach the market. Part 4. Selling and distribution. The grapes are transported to packing houses or directly to buyers, such as supermarkets, grocery stores, and wineries. Consumers can enjoy these fresh, locally grown grapes, knowing the journey they've undertaken from seed to table. A significant portion of the grape harvest is used for wine production, contributing to the thriving wine industry in the United States. From the meticulous care taken by farmers to the final products we enjoy, the journey of a grape is a testament to the dedication and hard work involved in American agriculture.